Good evening. Welcome to Ross Kesterson Field, just adjacent to Evanston High School. The sun's shining. It's a beautiful evening for Evanston Outlaws baseball. Evanston hosting the Green River Knights this evening. Apologies on a little bit of a late start. Had some, again, the internet issues continue to plague us. We're going to get things going here in a minute. We'll give you the Outlaws and the Green River Knights starting lineups. We'll be back with that in just a bit here on our pregame show on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Evanston and Rock and Green River set to face off for the 4th time this season. The Outlaws are 3-0 so far against the Knights this season. Evanston won the first one, a combined no-hitter for Seth Lloyd, Ryan Fisher, and Jagger Mitchell. The Outlaws won that one 7-1. That was May 3rd. Then on May 10th, Evanston won at home 24-1. Absolute blowout win for the Outlaws. On May 17th at Green River, a 10-5 victory. Evanston comes into this game at 9-2, 8-2. They played Tuesday at Rock Springs, and that one went an inning and a third. And Evanston, I guess in that regard, got the win 6-3, but only playing an inning and a third probably doesn't go in the record books as an actual win in the standings. So let's go with 8-2 for the Outlaws, and the Green River Knights come in at 3-7. They played most recently yesterday a 12-5 loss against the Rock Springs JV. Incidentally, all 3 of their wins this season have come against that Rock Springs JV squad. Chris Perriman on the mound for the Evanston Outlaws. He'll face leadoff hitter Tommy Kelly, and Kelly rips one down the third baseline foul on the first pitch he sees. We are underway. Perriman on the mound, Reed Gross behind the plate, setting the defense for the Evanston Outlaws. Griffin Mitchell on first, Brennan Thompson second, Seth Lloyd at short, Bo Lloyd out at third. Bo hugging the line a little bit more now after that last pitch was hit by Kelly. Perriman misses way outside, down in the dirt. Kelly hits right. Perriman was looked like he was looking for a knuckleball or some kind of a curve ball, and that one just got away from him. Perriman winds up. Here's the 1-1. And that one misses just a bit upstairs. Outfield from left to right for the Outlaws, Ryan Fisher, Brandon Wicks, and Kimball Madsen. Not playing real deep and just about straight away as Perriman delivers. Kelly skies this one high down the first baseline. Griffin backs up to 12 or 15 feet, settles under it, and makes the catch. And we have one down. In the top of the first, we're just underway. It's Tommy Kelly retired. Joe Schultz, the pitcher for this one, is to the plate now. On deck, Corbin Serrano, the right fielder, and if we get there, catcher Ramsey Tolliver in the hole, batting cleanup. We'll see if we get this scoreboard running here within the next few minutes. Not sure. Perriman misses just a bit down low. Ball 1 to Schultz, who also hits right. Joe looks down to third, gets the signs from Coach Sean Sturlockson in his first year as the head coach or the manager of the Green River Knights team. Schultz rockets one back up the middle for the single. And Schultz is on first. Perriman has not pitched this season. This is his first appearance. And this season, I believe, also as an Outlaw in his first appearance. Up to the plate, Corbin Serrano, the right fielder, hits right. Wide open stance as he awaits the delivery from Perriman. Short lead for Schultz. And just misses down on the outside corner. Ball 1. Serrano steps back in. Fisher very shallow in left field. 330 feet to the down the line in left, and Serrano rather, fouls this one straight back and just over our heads. Straight up over the backstop. So a ball and a strike to Corbin Serrano. 1 man on, 1 out. Top of the first. Chris Perriman delivers, and this one bumbled up the middle. Seth Lloyd charges, makes the scoop, makes the throw a bit high, but Griffin pulls it in. And that was a 6-3. Runner is safe at second, and Joel Schultz, he advances on that just real slow grounder in the infield. Good play by Seth Lloyd to charge that, scoop it up, and make the throw in time. Ramsey Tolliver at the plate. Number 31, the catcher for today's game. He hits right as well. Has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs in the top of the first. And Tolliver takes it on the back. That's been a little bit of an issue this season for the Outlaw pitchers. Of course, Evanston's gotten their share of bean balls as well. They're taking their share of balls in the back and shoulders and other spots. Jordan Schneider on the back of the helmet last week against Rock Springs on Saturday. Up in Jackson, 2 men on with 2 outs. Perriman, nice pitch, outside corner, strike 1 to Ty Sturluson, the first baseman at the plate. On deck, if we get there, Taylor Jensen. 2 men on, Sturluson, number 1, also hits right. Perriman misses off the outside corner. Chris back up to the rubber. Runners on first and second. And a single for Joe Schultz. And Ramsey Tolliver hit by the pitch. Up high, just misses. Ball 2 to Sturluson. Serrano on, or Taylor Jensen, the second baseman on deck. Dallin Serrano, center fielder, in the hole. Again, 2 outs. And Perriman catches the outside corner. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No score. Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Perriman looks in, glances back to the runners, and delivers the 2-2. Outside corner, got him looking. Strike 3. Sturluson goes down looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 2 runners left on base. No score as we head for the bottom half of the first inning on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Your vehicle represents one of the major investments you'll make in your lifetime. If you have an accident, large or small, take care of your investment with a professional team that understands the value of your vehicle. T-Bar Body Shop has been repairing and restoring vehicles to just like new condition for over 7 years. Don't trust your investment to just anyone. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Back at Ross Kesterson Field, no score as we head for the bottom half of the first inning. And, the Outlaws started Chris Perriman on the mound. It'll be Joe Schultz on the mound for Green River. And Schultz, talking with Coach Jason Lloyd last week, he thinks that Schultz is the best pitcher this season. Tommy Kelly right there as well. Those two might be 1-2 and probably interchangeable for these two teams. Setting the defense for the Green River Knights, Joe Schultz on the mound, Ramsey Tolliver behind the plates, Ty Sturluson at first, Taylor Jensen at second. Shortstop is Tommy Kelly, and third baseman James McCarter. Outfield left to right is Taden Cave, Dallin Serrano, and Corbin Serrano. Outlaws will bat Brandon Wicks lead off. He's hitting .500 with a .543 on base percentage. Reed Gross bats second. Seth Lloyd third, and cleanup is Griffin Mitchell. We'll see if we get there. They'll probably be the rest of the lineup will be Bo Lloyd, Ryan Fisher, Brennan Thompson, Kimball Madsen, then Chris Perriman, and much like last week when Evanston played at Green River, Coach Lloyd will bat 10 in the lineup. Gus Allred will bat 10th for the Evanston Outlaws. Brandon Wicks. Thanks. What was, yeah. Jake Hibbert coming to help out with some kind of issue that was going on. I appreciate that, Jake. So Wicks hits right. Joe Schultz bats right, or throws right. He bats right as well, but that's irrelevant right now as he takes the mound. Green River outfield playing fairly shallow as well. About midway depth between the infield and the fence as Schultz winds up and delivers for Brandon Wicks. Down low outside corner. Strike one to Wicks. Brandon steps back and very patient hitter. One of the leaders on the team in walks. Schultz taking his time, winds up and delivers. Breaking ball, misses just upstairs. Brandon Wicks this season, 4 walks. Reed Gross leads the team in walks, also leads the team, I believe, in RBIs. Reed and as Wicks swings on one, Brandon Wicks both with 13 RBI this season. So Wicks down, a ball and 2 strikes in the count. Leadoff hitter for the Outlaws, Gross on deck. Schultz winds up, delivers, and Wicks fouls this one into the third base dugout. That's the visiting team. So Wicks stays alive. Talking with Jason Lloyd before the game. Had an interview, but just didn't have time to get it played in our pregame show. I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. As Schultz steps off the rubber, looks like Wicks called for a timeout and got it. Talked about the demeanor of this team, the laid-back attitude. Wicks shoot a good strong hit into left center field, but a nice jump for Dallin Serrano. Reaches out and makes the catch. Line out to center field, and Wicks is retired on 5 pitches. Boy, if that's just a couple of feet toward left field, or closer into left field, that's a double, maybe a triple with the speed that Wicks has. Reed Gross to the plate, hitting .436, .522 on base percentage, 13 RBI, 6 walks, leads the team. Reed Gross slugging percentage .590. Reed having a great season so far at the plate. Takes ball 1 up high. Was doing about the same thing last year for the first half of the season before an injury forced him to move to the other side of the plate and bat left-handed for most of the second half of the season. Still finished right around 300, 320, somewhere in there in his batting average. Schultz missed upstairs again, delivers outside corner. Strike one to Reed Gross. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Schultz misses outside this time. Three balls and a strike, 1 out, nobody on. Reed Gross, the second hitter in the Outlaw lineup. He skies one straight up in the air. Tolliver drops back, settles under it, makes the catch, lunging out at the last second. And Gross pops out to the catcher, 2 down. So Schultz, 2 up, 2 down so far with him pitching, and Seth Lloyd comes to the plate. Seth hitting .357, a .413 on base percentage. Also 4 walks. And he'll swing at the first pitch, dribbler down the first baseline, foul into the hands of Coach Chad Thompson. Lloyd steps back in, a big wide open stance, number 24, a junior this school year. Takes ball 1 up high and inside. Had to throw his arms up high in the air to stay out of the way of that pitch. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, get that Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard back up there for you as Lloyd takes ball 2 outside. Lloyd hits left. You've got Wicks and Gross righties, then Lloyd and Mitchell lefties, everybody else righties as far as hitting goes. Schultz delivers down low and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Had some folks coming up trying to get the scoreboard working and just unable to get that thing functioning. They'll continue to work on it and try to get things going, but for now, no scoreboard. Had the power on, but the connection not there. Lloyd lines one high and deep into left field. That's over the head of Taden Cave. Lloyd rounding first. He'll stop in, standing up at second base with a 2-out double. And for Seth Lloyd, a 4th double of the season. That'll boost his slugging percentage a bit. Also puts the Outlaws with a man on. 2 outs and a man in scoring position for the cleanup hitter, Griffin Mitchell. First baseman hitting .412 this season and a .463 on-base percentage. Schultz winds and delivers, and Griffin skies this one down the third base line. Should be an easy catch for James McCarter. Dealing and battling the sun, makes the catch, and the P5 ends the inning. Outlaws get no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Top of the second coming up when we return on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Because of the many washers and dryers, it doesn't take long to get all your laundry done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat in Evanston. Joe's offers an affordable wash and fold service. Plus, large bulky items like sleeping bags and bedspreads are no problem. Big machines clean big loads at Joe's, so whether you want to do it yourself or have someone else take care of it, get it all done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. So come see why our customers say we're not only the biggest, we're the best at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat.
Scoreboard doesn't appear to be working here at the field. So they've got some folks working on it, maybe just not turned out at the scoreboard itself. Who knows? We'll see. Perriman delivers a little dribbler down the third base line, and Gross picks that one up in foul territory. Taylor Jensen, second baseman, number 22, down 0-1 in the count. Try to keep you updated on that as we go as much as possible. So no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Green River had 2 base runners in the first. Ramsey Tulliver was hit by a pitch after Joe Schultz singled. And a dribbler down the first base line. Griffin Mitchell comes, scoops, tosses, and Perriman steps on the bag. 1 down. So the 3-1 put out. Outlaws have 1 down. Dallin Serrano, the center fielder, to the plate. James McCarter on deck. McCarter, third baseman. Serrano, the center fielder, made a nice grab on that fly ball by Brandon Wicks, that line drive into left center field. Perriman winds and delivers his first pitch for Serrano down in the dirt. Gross, looked like that came off of his one of his shin guards and bounced right back about halfway back to first base. Perriman goes over, grabs it, and he'll try again. Fisher shallow in left field. Wicks a little bit deeper in center, and Kimball Madsen a little bit deeper in right. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Serrano down, or evens the count, a ball and a strike. Perriman on the mound for the first time as an Outlaw this season. I believe, I don't remember seeing him pitch last year, and he pitches strike 2. Serrano checked his swing, and that one came in on the outside corner down low in the zone. A ball, 2 strikes. Serrano waits. Perriman misses again down in the dirt. Good block by Gross, even with nobody on. Keeps that one in front of him. Knocks the ball off on his knee guard. And cleans that thing off a little bit for his pitcher. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Top of the second inning. Perriman winds up and delivers way up high inside. Serrano ducks down to get out of the way. And the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Dallin Serrano. The center fielder awaits. He hits right. Perriman throws right. And Chris misses outside. Serrano earns the walk. He was down a ball and 2 strikes. Worked it full. Good patience, and he's on base. James McCarter, the third baseman, comes to the plate. White helmet, number 60. Good size. He hits right, steps in, taps the plate, waves the bat as Perriman looks to first. A short lead for Serrano. Chris delivers, and that's upstairs, but in the strike zone for strike 1. McCarter took that first pitch all the way. No balls and a strike with 1 down. In the top of the second, no score. McCarter takes strike 2 on the outside corner. Good looking pitch from Perriman. And Chris mixing things up enough to be effective so far. No balls, 2 strikes. Heard a shout from the dugout. Let's turn 2, huh? This pitch, maybe a pitch out. Perez Gross popped up on the pitch that was outside and up high. Serrano made it look like he was going to go after the delivery, but then stopped short and headed back to first. Perriman, the pickoff move, nowhere close, but Serrano dives back in. Perriman steps back up to the plate, or on the mound, and McCarter again at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Serrano heads. The pitch is in there. The throw in time, but on the wrong side of the bat. The wrong side of the base. So McCarter strikes out swinging, and Serrano steals second just barely. Gross made a good throw, good velocity on it, got down there, but it was on the third base side of the bag. Serrano slid into the first, obviously from the first base side, and makes it over there to second base. He's in scoring position with 2 down. Taden Cave at the plate. Cave hits right and swings at a high fastball, strike 1. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Outlaws and Green River Knights. Again, the slow internet speeds continue to plague us. The scoreboard also not working here at the field today as Perriman delivers strike 2. Cave takes that on the outside corner. And Perriman's got him down. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. And again, no score. Runner on second. Top of the second inning. Perriman looks at the runner, delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 strikeouts for Perriman already in the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. Heading for the bottom of the second inning, the Outlaws have Bo Lloyd, Ryan Fisher, Brennan Thompson coming up when we return on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Our broadcast tonight is brought to you in part by KNYN at 800 Front Street in Evanston, serving Southwest Wyoming since 1935. They've been around a few years. They know how to serve you. That's KNYN at 800 Front Street in Evanston. Your appliance, home furnishings, floor coverings, and Ace Hardware experts. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, which is not working today, the scoreboard here at the field. And I think those who've been tasked with trying to get it to work are either working on it from afar, or maybe they've just said, no, it's not working today. We'll deal with it another time. Joel Schultz back on the mound for his second inning of work, and Bo Lloyd takes strike one inside on the corner. Bo, .335 hitter this season, .476 on base percentage. Steps back in, waits, and this one misses outside. Now, Bo, the last couple of years, has been a straight pole hitter. Jackson scouted that, and on Sunday, Bo came up late in the game and found the gap by not pulling the ball. He takes strike two on the outside corner. A ball, 2 strikes for Bo Lloyd. And that was a big part of the Outlaws' win over Jackson on the weekend. Bo, 11 runs scored, 10 RBIs on the season. He's up near the top, near the top of the team in both those categories. But he takes strike 3, looking on the outside corner. That one is down low, and Bo didn't like the call, but doesn't argue much. Heads to the dugout. A 4-pitch strikeout for Joe Schultz, who pitched 16. Had 16 pitches in that first inning. Bottom of the second, no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 1 down as Ryan Fisher comes to the plate. He'll take strike 1 on the outside corner from Schultz. Outlaws getting down in the count. Mitchell, he swung at his first pitch. Seth Lloyd fouled his first off. Brandon Wicks took a first pitch strike. Back up the middle. That'll be a base hit for Ryan Fisher. Sharp grounder hit the top of the mound as Schultz just skipped out of the way. Didn't want to get a calf hit or hurt his ankle or something along those lines. So Fisher on base with the single. Second hit of the day for Outlaw hitters. And that brings Brendan Thompson to the plate, one of the leaders in batting average. .485 is Brendan's average. He went 4 for 4 last week against at Green River in that 10-5 win. Hits right, steps back in. Fisher inches out further away from first base, and Brendan Thompson takes strike 1. Third batter in a row. I get 5 batters in a row going back to the first inning that Joel Schultz has thrown a first pitch strike. See Ian Fisher here to check out, watch the Outlaws, cheer him on. Thompson takes the pitch outside. Quick throw down to first, but Fisher back in safe easily. He did get a pretty good lead with the pitch. Schultz, count is 1-1. And he delivers. Thompson dribbles that back to Schultz. Throw to second. They get the lead runner, but they won't get Thompson at first. And a good slide by Fisher. Doesn't interfere, but slows down Taylor Jensen a bit in his throw to first. So Brendan Thompson safe at first on the fielder's choice with 2 down in the bottom of the second inning. Kimball Madsen to the plate. Haven't seen Madsen play for a little more than a week. Of course, I guess he pitched on Tuesday at Rock Springs. Takes ball 1 just outside. Madsen hitting .462 this season, a .563 on base percentage. Fisher takes his lead, or that's now Thompson rather, at first. He takes his lead. Schultz with a little glance over there, delivers, and Madsen chases one down low and away. Strike 1, a ball and 1 strike for Kimball Madsen. Outlaws will take on PCH out of Ogden this Saturday night at 7:30. That's here at Ross Kesterson Field. Good pitch from Schultz, outside corner. Caught Kimball looking at that one. Good movement on that breaking ball from Schultz. He's kept the Outlaws in check so far. 1 runner in scoring position. That was Seth Lloyd after a double in this first inning. Schultz misses outside. Ball 2. Easy take for Kimball Madsen. That'll be a very tough team on Saturday night. I imagine we'll see Outlaws' top 2 pitchers, Seth Lloyd and Kimball Madsen, throwing in that game. Schultz with a 2-2 count, winds and delivers. Madsen takes strike 3 on the inside corner, takes it looking, and strikes out. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Joe Schultz. Outlaws go down with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. As we head for the top of the third, no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Looking for a new dentist? Look no further. McKay Frankham has been in Evanston for 18 years, maintains affordable prices and covers everything from root canals to dentures to cosmetic dentistry.
Hi, I'm Dr. McKay Frankham, and I invite you to come and see me at 170 Arrowhead Drive in Evanston. Our goal is to give you a reason to smile. Excellent customer service, excellent results, and at affordable, reasonable rates.
McKay Frankham, for your family's dental needs.
Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uintah County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
On the construction site, time is money. The professionals at Ellingford Brothers have top quality cement ready to go whenever and wherever you need it. Make sure your timelines are met. Have everything you need delivered right to your job site. Whether it's ready mix concrete, custom crushed sand and gravel, pit run or road base, with 2 dedicated batch plants, you can count on Ellingford Brothers, delivering on time for generations. 221 County Road in Evanston.
No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Top of the 3rd inning, and Green River's back to the top of the lineup with Tommy Kelly at the plate. Takes ball 1 on the outside, and then laces one into left field. 2-hopper to Ryan Fisher. Backhands it, throws it in, and there's a leadoff single for Tommy Kelly. So Kelly on base with the single. He popped out to first, his first at bat, but a nice single to left field in his next at bat. Joe Schultz, who singled in the 1st inning, got around to second base before the Outlaws got out of the inning. Perriman snap throw to first, but Kelly back in easily. Green River 3-7 this season. They've beat the Rock Springs JV team 3 times. Those are their wins this year. They've lost to the Outlaws 3 times. Schultz takes one up high inside, ball 1. They've also played and lost to Jackson twice, 4-2 and 12-1. Oh, 3 times, also 10-0, a loss against Jackson. Perriman delivers a bit high and outside. Gross pops up, looks to throw down to first as Kelly was taken off a little too far off the base, a little further than Reed Gross wanted him to. Perriman winds and delivers. This one laced into left field, just foul. Just barely foul. And Outlaws dodge a bullet there. Schultz with a great contact. See my internet not working real well. See if we can try to deal with that, make that, get that working a little bit better here. Schultz takes ball 3 down low in the dirt. And Outlaws with a man on first, no outs. Excuse me, the Knights from Green River, the man on first and no outs. Perriman delivers. That's ball 4 for Joe Schultz. Maybe a little bit of a trouble here as they've got no outs and runners on first and second. Seth Lloyd comes over to chat with his pitcher. Perriman looks back at the runners. Not much happening. Now delivers the pitch. It's a bunt. Perriman there throws to third, and they get the lead runner. So the sac bunt ineffective as Perriman, you see the quickness and fielding skill. Corbin Serrano safe at first on the 1-5 fielder's choice. Joe Schultz over to second. Tommy Kelly was picked off heading for third. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. Bo Lloyd hugging the line, playing deep at third base. And strike 1 is in there for Ramsey Tolliver. Tommy Kelly singled. Joe Schultz walked. And a fielder's choice. Tolliver fouls this one to teammates scrambling out of the way in the third base dugout. As that one's foul, and that makes the count no balls, 2 strikes. Tolliver hit by a pitch in the first, but didn't get past first base as Ty Sturluckson struck out looking. He's on deck. Perriman looks at the runners, delivers that breaking ball, drops outside and low. Almost got Tolliver to chase, but no. So Perriman back up on the rubber. Runners on first and second. Again, no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Perriman delivers and just doesn't quite get that one to break up over the plate. Misses inside. Tolliver turned away from it, but it looked like it curved just around that inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perriman steps off the rubber and looks back to second. He gets Schultz to go back to the bag. Joe Schultz walked. He's on second. Corbin Serrano reached on the fielder's choice bunt attempt that retired the lead runner in Tommy Kelly. Perriman steps off the rubber again. A lot of concern for Perriman with those runners on first and second, and 1 down. Top of the third, no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Perriman again looks to second and delivers, and swing and a foul ball back to the screen. May have been a hit and run. Joe Schultz was headed for third as soon as Perriman stopped watching him. Corbin Serrano was planted at first. So Perriman with a 2-2 count on Ramsey Tolliver, the catcher. Tolliver hits right. Big, strong right-handed hitter. Skies this one high and shallow toward first base. Griffin Mitchell calls off the other outlaw defenders and makes the catch from first. And we have 2 down with runners on first and second. Perriman gets Tolliver to pop out. That'll bring Ty Sturluckson to the plate. Sturluckson struck out looking in the first. Perriman looks back to second again. Sturluckson hits right and takes ball 1. Perriman back onto the rubber. Outlaws outfielders playing just about straight away. Regular depth for Ross Kesterson field. Perriman steps off the rubber, fakes the throw back to second, but holds on to the ball. A breeze coming in from the west, and Sturluckson takes one up high. That's ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes for Ty Sturluckson, son of Coach Sean Sturluckson. Perriman, again, looking at Schultz there at second base, delivers down in the dirt. Great dig by Reed Gross. Schultz wanted to take third, but Gross keeps him at second. 3 balls, no strikes for Sturluckson, and Perriman struggling. A lot to worry about with runners on first and second here. Delivers for Sturluckson, outside corner, strike 1. And Ty was taking all the way. Perriman looks back in, steps off the rubber again. Boy, a lot of concern for what Joe Schultz is doing at second base. Checks the runner again, delivers up high to Sturluckson, who walks, a 5-pitch walk. Apologies on the rough stream. Internet was working well. It has stopped working well. I'm trying to get things figured out. Maybe change how we're running this thing, what internet network we're using. Perriman delivers down in the dirt to Taylor Jensen, who grounded back to the pitcher in his first at bat. Runners, bases loaded for the Green River Knights. No.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local
Every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
Strike one delivered to Chris Perriman in his first at bat of the day. Joe Schultz has things working so far as he kept the Outlaws scoreless through 2 innings. Perriman laces one into left field, right in the gap in left center. Serrano and Cave collapse on it as Perriman rounds first and comes into second with a stand-up double. Chris Perriman hitting .500 prior to that at-bat. And will help himself out a little bit with a leadoff double. Brings Gus Allred to the plate. Gus hits from the left side, .333 hitter so far this season. Singled in his first ever Outlaw at-bat a couple of weeks ago against Rock Springs. Allred steps in. Schultz throws right, delivers upstairs, ball 1. Apologies on the internet stream. It's just not much we can do at this point. I might have to switch over to a audio only if this continues to be an issue. Ball down low for Gus. 2 balls, no strikes. A 4-pitch walk for Gus Allred. Puts runners on first and second. And Schultz delivers. Wicks takes strike 1. Down the middle of the plate. Let me try this no video for a second here and see if that helps things out. Our internet is just awful this afternoon at Ross Kesterson Field. Wicks calls for a timeout and gets it. And this is such a, oh my gosh, stupid Verizon. Schultz looks to the runners, delivers. Wicks, a ground ball. Hopper to second. The throw is in time there. The throw to first, and Wicks is out. The double play. Perriman safely over to third. Wicks. The 6-4-3 double play. Ground ball. Kelly made a nice throw to second. Good turn by Taylor Jensen. The Outlaws do advance Chris Perriman over to the third, so with 2 outs, Reed Gross is at the plate, a runner on third, and Evanston with a chance to put something on the scoreboard. Gross takes strike 1 down the middle. Reed fouled straight up in the air to the catcher in his first at bat. Fouled it straight up just behind home plate and dribbles this one down the third baseline foul. Gross down 0-2 in the count. I'm not sure if the video, things seem to have stabilized a bit for the time being. Jordan, my producer back in the studio, keep me posted on that, how things look. Here's the 0-2 for Gross, misses outside, ball 1. We'll cross our fingers and hope that that internet continues to work. Perriman takes his lead at third. Gross fouls one up over concession stand. Stays alive with that protection swing. That was outside on the corner probably. Had Gross not swung at it, would have been most likely strike 3 looking. Schultz doing a nice job. Scoreless first 3 innings, and Gross takes ball 2 upstairs. Our broadcast today is also brought to you in part by Seavers Jewelers. Say it with Seavers at 932 Main Street. They do custom jewelry and jewelry repairs. That's Seavers at 932 Main Street. Gross takes ball 3 up high, and he's worked the count full. Outfield playing about straight away. Fairly shallow in right, and center field as well. Dallin Serrano in center, Corbin Serrano in right. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Gross hits one sky high into right center field. Serrano settles, makes the catch, and the Outlaws finish out that way. They fly out to right field. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base, and at the end of the 3rd inning, it's Outlaws 0 and Green River 0. The Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. You're tuned into a First Bank presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Scoreboard's still not working here at Ross Kesterson Field. We've had a number of different individuals try their hand at it, and nothing doing. Same with the offense for both teams, nothing doing. Both teams have had runners as far as third base, but just can't get one across. The Outlaws had runners on first and second. Actually had bases. Runners on first and second with no outs, but grounded into a double play. And then a fly ball ended the 3rd inning. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Chris Perriman back out on the mound for a 4th inning of work. And Taylor Jensen fouls one up over the concession stand. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Jimmy John's at 113 Front Street in Evanston. I've got a number 9 giant Italian waiting for me after the game. Line drive into left field. Ryan Fisher gets a good jump, steps in about 8 or 12 steps and makes the grab. Luckily for the Outlaws, that was hit straight toward him, and Taylor Jensen is retired. Jimmy John's, we're fast and fresh meat at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Perriman, shutout baseball so far. He's allowed 2 hits, a few too many walks, but hasn't caused them too many issues, as again, hasn't allowed any runs. Dallin Serrano swings at a high one. That was actually James McCarter who swings at a high one. And I must have missed something. Strike 2 for McCarter. Down low. Here's the 0-2. This one skied up over the backstop and out of play. Taylor Jensen ended the last inning. I made a mistake in my scorekeeping. Oh yeah, that was a 6-4, a grounder to short. Seth made the throw over to second to end that last inning. Breaking ball, off speed, drops in a bit too high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes for James McCarter. Perriman delivers. Stroud just missed, maybe down a little bit too low. Maybe inside. McCarter scooted back at the last second to Fain avoiding the ball. He checks his swing. Strike three. He didn't check it. Reed Gross, the outlaw catcher, asked for help down at the third base umpire, and McCarter strikes out. He wanted to check his swing, but just couldn't hold back. Taden Cave to the plate. Cave, in his last at-bat, struck out swinging in the second. Perriman lines up, delivers. Cave, sharp grounder to third. Bo off the one hop, low down at his shoelaces, scoops it up, throws to first, and that does it. The Knights go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Bottom of the fourth coming up when we return on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Seth Lloyd in his second at-bat of the day, grounds to second, the throw over to first, and he goes down. Is thrown out on the grounder. I don't know if you're even able to hear me at this point with our internet speeds the way they are. We'll just continue to try and work through this. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Griffin Mitchell to the plate. Joe Schultz continues to hold the Outlaws scoreless. Griffin grounds to first, a belt-high hopper to Sturlogson. He steps on the bag himself. 2 down. Outlaws going down 1-2. They've only gotten 3 hits in the game. A double by Seth Lloyd, a single from Ryan Fisher, and a double by Chris Perriman, rather. And that'll bring Bo Lloyd to the plate. Joe Schultz has thrown 2 pitches so far in the bottom of the fourth, and Bo takes ball 1 inside. Bo, 4-pitch strikeout in his last at-bat to lead off the second, hitting 355 this season coming into the game. Schultz winds, delivers. Bo chopper, high bounce into left field, and Lloyd is on with a 2-out single. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. Visit bearlake.org and plan your fun today. There's never a bad time to visit Bear Lake Valley, a recreational paradise. If you're there in the warm weather, there's lots to do down on the lake and the beach, up in the mountains. If you're there in the cold weather, the same to be said. bearlake.org, plan your fun today. Schultz looks at first. Bo with a short lead, and the delivery for Ryan Fisher is outside, ball 1. Fisher hits right. Joe Schultz throws right. And he's kept the Outlaws in check. 3 hits, no runs. So no score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And Schultz misses outside, ball 2 to Bo Lloyd. Or excuse me, to Ryan Fisher. Bo is on first with a single. 2 down. Bottom of the fourth, and Fisher asks for and gets a timeout. Ryan hitting .316. That'll go up a bit. He singled in the second inning, but was thrown out heading for second on Brendan Thompson's fielder's choice. Brendan on deck, in the hole, Kimball Madsen. If we get there, 2 outs, runner on first, and here's the pitch. Fisher fouls this one over the first base dugout and well out of play. And he's up 2 balls, 1 strike in the count. Fisher hits right. Got a good idea is what Coach Lloyd said from his spot on the third base coaching box. Schultz taking his time, looks to first. Bo a short lead there. Ball 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3 for Fisher. Again, Thompson on deck for the Outlaws. They've got 3 hits in the game, no runs. We're scoreless. Evanston, well, you look at what they've done against Green River this season, a 7-1 win, a 24-1 win, and a 10-5 win. Ryan Fisher takes the 5-pitch walk, and Outlaws have runners on first and second. So for Evanston to go scoreless through, well, 3 2/3 innings, gotta be said, something can be said about Joel Schultz and his job pitching so far. The Outlaws did have threatened a couple of times, runners in scoring position. Chris Perriman was on third with 2 outs in the last inning, but Evanston couldn't get him around to score. Strike 1 on the outside corner to Brendan Thompson. That was low and away and just caught that outside edge. Thompson hits right, steps back in, runners on first and second. Fisher a big lead at first, but of course he's got Bo in front of him, so he can't go anywhere. Bo on second, and Brennan Thompson plunked in the back, hit by the pitch. First Outlaw hit by a pitch today. Loads the bases with Kimball Madsen coming to the plate. Kimball started in right field today. One of the Outlaws' top pitchers, and they're looking for him to be one of their top hitters with bases loaded, 2 outs, and no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bottom of the 4th, Madsen came into the game with a .563 on-base percentage and a .462 average. Struck out looking in the second. Outlaws will be looking for him to swing that bat in this at-bat, but unless he gets pitches like that, ball 1 way up high. Good eye from Kimball Madsen. Madsen steps back in and waits. He hits right. Joe Schultz, with the bases loaded, delivers way down low in the dirt, ball 2. But a good job by Tolliver to keep that in front of him and avoid runners advancing. So Lloyd on third. Ryan Fisher walked to get onto second. I should mention Bo Lloyd singled to reach base. And then Brendan Thompson hit by a pitch to load the bases with 2 outs. After Seth Lloyd grounded out and Seth Lloyd grounded out to second. Griffin grounded out to first. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kimball Madsen with bases loaded and 2 outs. Schultz delivers, slow dribbler back towards Schultz on the mound, scoops it up, throws to first, and ends the threat. Madsen dribbles out to the pitcher, and the Outlaws get no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 runners left on base. That's 6 runners left on through 4 innings of play, and we have no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Top of the 5th coming when we return on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com in this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar-S Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar-S Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets at the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Tommy Kelly leading off for the 3rd time today. The Green River Knights. He's the lead-off hitter in the batting order. Takes strike 1, so the count is even. Perriman back out on the mound for the Outlaws, his 5th inning of work. 1-1 pitch. Kelly back up the middle. Perriman with the quick glove. Throws to first, one down. Chris Perriman. Boy, he got that glove up in a hurry. That was a high chopper. Perriman reached out up above his head, gloved it, threw to first, one down. Kelly 1 for 3. Now he singled in the third, but he's popped to first and that ground out to the pitcher. Joe Schultz to the plate, singled in the first and a walk in the third. And he checks his swing as that one goes by Reed Gross. It may have been deflected or fouled. No, it was not. It was ball one. Gross pointed down to that first base umpire asking, did he swing? Let's get some help. No, not going to get it. Ball one. Schultz swings on this one. High, deep, fly ball into left field. This one going back and out. Joe Schultz with the single shot to put Green River on top 1-0. The dugout clears for Green River as Joe Schultz takes that one about 350 feet over the left field fence to put Green River on top 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That's your first run of the day. Just the third hit that Chris Perriman has given up in this game. And Schultz got everything out of it. A home run by Joe Schultz, and Green River leads Evanston 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hit back up the middle, and Corbin Serrano is on with a first pitch single. One down. Green River leads 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Our game broadcast tonight is brought to you in part by 307 Service Experts, Southwest Wyoming's #1 trusted residential service company. One call to fix it all, 307-789-6719. Perriman with a man on first, one down. Low outside corner, strike one to Ramsey Tolliver, the catcher. Big right-handed hitter. Tolliver 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the first and popped out to first in the third. He swings at one and fouls that one to his teammates in the dugout for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to Tolliver. On first is Corbin Serrano, who singled following Joel Schultz's home run. Solo shot that put Green River on top 1-0. Perriman delivers. Tolliver skies this one high and deep into left field. This one might go as well. No, hits the bottom of the fence, the Dr. Hoover sign. Fisher throws it in. There may be a play at third. Bo Lloyd makes the grab. Great throw from Seth Lloyd, and they tag Serrano trying to slide into third. Tolliver with the single. That's how well Fisher played that. He got back, threw it in. Tolliver didn't even try to advance to second base. And Corbin Serrano hosed at third. So 2 down with a runner on first. 3 hits in this inning. That exceeds the total number of hits that Green River had coming into the inning. Perriman remains on the mound with a runner on first, 2 outs, and just a 1-0 lead for Green River. Ty Sturlogson to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Struck out looking in the first, walked in the second. Ball 1 for Sturlogson. He is able to find it under his feet, pick it back up, and nowhere to go for Tolliver. He stays at first base. Perriman looks in. Glances at first, pitches, and misses down low and away. Reed Gross, though, scoops it out of the dirt. A ball and a strike. Nope, 2 balls and 1 strike for Sturlogson, who rips one into left field over the head of Ryan Fisher. That's 3 hits in this inning over Fisher's head in left. The Knights have found their stroke, and a double for Ty Sturlogson. Advances Ramsey over to third. Sturlogson on second with 2 outs. Bo Lloyd comes over to talk with Perriman. And we'll see if Fisher settles in a little deeper in left field. No, he continues to come up and play. He's a little deeper now, not quite as shallow out there in left. A home run, a single, and a double. 1-0 Green River on top, and just a bit upstairs. Chris Perriman misses to Taylor Jensen. 0 for 2 in the game. Grounded to first in the second, grounded to short in the third. Takes ball 2 down low. Ball 3 to Jensen. First base is open. We may see, we'll have to see what happens here with Chris Perriman as Jensen gets the green light on the 3-0 count and fouls one out. Perriman delivers 3 balls, 1 strike. Back up the middle, off the glove of Perriman. Thompson gets it, long throw to first, just late. That'll score a run in Ramsey Tolliver. The infield single RBI for Taylor Jensen. Sturlogson over to third, and we have runners on the dead ball. Got him! Jensen with no chance with Reed Ross. What a strong throw, and they catch him stealing. So the Outlaws give up a couple of runs, 2 runs on 5 base hits in that inning for Green River. No errors, 1 runner left on base. It's 2-0 Green River with the lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we head for the bottom of the 5th inning. First bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Oh no, the septic tank is backed up again.
Don't be concerned about your septic tank if it acts up. Hi, I'm Lane Bowen, owner of Rocket Sanitation. Just call us for all of your septic needs. Did you know your tank should be pumped every 5 years? Have Rocket Sanitation do it. Rocket Sanitation can install manhole-style lids for inspections, repairs, and maintenance. Rocket Sanitation also sells an easy-to-use, specially formulated septic treatment. We also rent portable toilets for all occasions. Rocket Sanitation in Evanston. Not the biggest, just the best.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
We may need to just, Jordan, you tell me how bad things on the studio end. We may need to end the video stream and just go to an audio only over the phone, just with how bad that is. Give me a text, let me know. Here's the pitch for Allred, swing and a miss. That was strike 3, and he goes down swinging. That's his first strikeout of the day. He's 0 for 1. That'll take us back to the top of the lineup. Turn it over to Brandon Wicks. So Wicks 0 for 2 in the game. Lined out to and hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the 3rd inning. Chris Perriman on second. He was able to steal after singling to center field. Schultz looks back to Perriman. Outlaws down 2-0, and Wicks loops one into left field. Perriman will stop at third base. Good decision there as the throw comes in. And Wicks, with his first single of the day, moves Perriman over to third base. Runners on the corners. And I'm not sure. I would guess that Tommy Kelly pitched yesterday in that 12-5 win or loss against Rock Springs JV team. Schultz on the mound. Looks in and delivers. Wicks heading for second. Gets there. The throw gets away from second baseman Taylor Jensen, and Perriman scores. So Brandon Wicks steals, and on the double steal, Chris Perriman is across the plate, and we Outlaws have cut the lead to 2-1. Well, our internet, boy, unfortunately, you're probably not hearing this anyway, but our internet speed is so slow that I think I'm dropping 83% of the frames we're trying to encode. We may need to go to an audio only. Ball gets away from Tolliver. Wicks slides in safe at third. So the Outlaws have the would-be tying run at third base. Schultz winds and delivers, and Gross fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Reed Gross, I believe. Not sure why this is not it's showing that I have the bit rate I need, but it's just not consistently. Oh, and Gross strikes out. I had 1 strike less than actual. The throw back to the pitcher is wild, and Brandon Wicks will score on a poor throw from Tolliver, and we're tied at 2. Well, welcome back. We may be good for a moment here. No, we had things cleared off for a second. Schultz delivers upstairs. Seth Lloyd at the plate. We're tied at 2. The Outlaws have scored on with just a couple of hits, no RBIs. Chris Perriman scored on a pitch that got past on a wild pitch, or a throw down to second on a double steal. And Brandon Wicks scored on a throw back to the pitcher that got away from Schultz. Schultz. Seth Lloyd earns a 4-pitch walk, and Joe Schultz struggling. Coach Sean Sturlockson out to the mound to have a quick chat with his pitcher, as Schultz has been so good up until this 5th inning. He'd allowed just 4 hits, no runs. Here in the 5th, 2 hits and a few errors have helped put the Outlaws on top. Coach Sturlockson out to the mound to have a chat with his team. Infield gathers around, and they'll decide whether they want to keep Joe Schultz in there or not. So in the meantime, we'll hope that our internet holds up just enough. We're trying to work on plan B, which is to get the audio only on the phone. We could also try, let me try this, turning off our video and see if that helps a bit as well. Griffin Mitchell, big cut, swings and misses, strike one. If you're just joining us, the Green River Knights got a home run from Joel Schultz and then a single, double, and an RBI single from Taylor Jensen. The top of the fifth to go up 2-0. But the Outlaws, Chris Perriman singled, then stole second, was moved over to third on a single from Brandon Wicks, and then scored on a double steal. Wicks stole second, Perriman stole home. Moments later, Wicks stole home on a throw from Tolliver on the to the mound, and Joe Schultz couldn't get the ball. Griffin Mitchell 1-1 count, takes ball 2 down in the dirt. Reed Gross struck out, and then Seth Lloyd walked to get on first. We're tied at 2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, which also incidentally is not working today here at Ross Kesterson Field, much like our internet. Schultz steps off the rubber and looks back. Internet just continues to plague the speeds. And boy, a couple of weeks ago, there were guys up working on the tower. Speeds were good for a day or two. We thought things will be fixed, but no. Griffin Mitchell calls for and gets a timeout just before Schultz delivers. And so Griffin, I believe the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Mitchell steps back in. Schultz on the rubber, looks to first and delivers. Seth Lloyd takes his lead, and Griffin fouls one off. Good heavens. Griffin with a 2-2 count. Schultz delivers, and Mitchell is hit on the arm. So Griffin earns the walk via hit by pitch. Seth Lloyd over to second. We have 2 down, couple of strikeouts in this bottom half of the fifth. 2-4, that's 4 strikeouts on the day for Joel Schultz. Outlaws have tied it up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Chris Perriman and Brandon Wicks both scored. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Bo Lloyd takes strike 1 on the outside corner. On deck is Ryan Fisher, who's singled and walked so far today. Bo, a single in the 4th, struck out looking in the 2nd. Lloyd hits right. Joe Schultz stays on the mound. He throws right, catches the outside corner for strike 2 on Bo Lloyd. Schultz taking his time, back to the rubber. Seth Lloyd on second, Griffin Mitchell on first. We're tied at 2. Bottom of the 5th inning. Schultz hit a home run in the top half of this inning. Struggling to get out of the inning, and Bo takes ball 1 outside. Looks like for the moment, the internet seems to be working just enough to keep things going, so maybe keep that going for the time being. We may move to an audio-only broadcast here in a couple of minutes if things go south. Schultz delivers down low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Bo Lloyd with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Lloyd skies one high and deep and out of play down the left field line into the tall grass. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes for Bo Lloyd. Bo hitting .355 this season, .476 on base percentage. He's right about there. 1 for 2 on base in the game. Struck out in the 2nd and a single in the 4th. Schultz looks at the runners, delivers. Seth pops this one high in the sky. Schultz moves toward third, settles under it, and lunges at the last second to make the catch. And the Outlaws go down that way. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error. And 2 runners left on base. We're tied at 2 as we head for the top of the 6th inning on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Sign up now for the new Sync RX program at City Drug.
Your prescriptions will be synchronized to be refilled the same time each month.
Save time and reduce your visits to the pharmacy.
The staff at City Drug will resolve insurance issues and call your doctor for refills in advance.
We'll make all the calls.
Your prescriptions will be ready the same time each month.
No waiting. Simple and easy. The SyncRx program is free. Stop in today to sign up.
City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy in downtown Evanston.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
Think about that suit you wear every week to church. Is it kind of dingy? When was the last time you had it dry cleaned? It's a fact that if your clothes are cleaned and pressed, you feel better about yourself. Think about any man or woman in a crisp military uniform, or a man in a clean suit with a fresh start shirt. Look and feel your best. Have your suits and special clothes dry cleaned by the professionals at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square in Evanston. Don't forget, bring your clothes to Joe's.
Close the book on Chris Perriman. He goes 5 innings pitched, allowed 7 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks, struck out 4, and didn't hit anybody with a pitch, allowed 1 home run. Not a bad outing for his first outing for his first start as an Evanston Outlaw. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Jimmy John's at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Griffin Mitchell on the mound for the Outlaws to face Dallin Serrano, the center fielder, the Green River Knights, and he swings and misses strike 1. Griff winds up, delivers a bit of a sidearm pitch and just missed, ball 1. Griffin threw a few innings. I think it ended up pitching 5 innings against Gallatin Valley on Saturday. Strike 2 down the middle of the plate for Dallin Serrano. 0 for 1 in the game. Walked and stole second in the second inning. Lined out to left field in the 4th. Griff delivers the 1-2 pitch and misses down in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mitchell struggled in that first inning. Was battling the rain, the elements, the slop, the mud, and struggled with it. Who wouldn't in those conditions? The rest of the way did pretty well. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th innings. Misses a bit high to Serrano. Ball 3. Count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We're tied at 2 in the top of the 6th inning. No outs. Serrano, the leadoff hitter, skies one high down the first base line, and this one may drift out of play. No. Oh, and Fisher couldn't find it in the sun. That one falls as Serrano will get another crack at it. Dallin Serrano. So let's see the changes in the field as Griff is on the mound and misses ball 4 to Dallin Serrano, who earns the walk. So not Seth, but Ryan at first, and it looks like Perriman in left field. So Griffin moves from first to pitching. Bunt attempt by James McCarter goes foul. Ryan Fisher moves out from left field to first, and Chris Perriman moves from pitching to left field. James McCarter 0 for 2, struck out looking twice so far. He hits right. Griff, of course, throws left, misses a bit high. Ball 2. Griff's got to settle in pretty quick here if the Outlaws want to stay in this. 1 runner on and no outs. Dallin Serrano on first with the walk. McCarter takes the pitch, the throw down on a steal, and he's in there. Seth was in a little too close to the bag, and Serrano steals. McCarter took strike 2 on the pitch, so a ball and 2 strikes as Serrano slides in safe at second. McCarter with Taden Cave on deck. Cave 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out to third. Griff delivers and a ground ball to the second base side. Thompson looks Serrano back to second, then throws to first, gets the out. Serrano stays at second, and we have 1 down. 1 out. Tied 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Joe Schultz for the Green River Knights doing the pitching. I've got him at 87 pitches. He's struck out 4 outlaws, walked 3, hit 2 with a pitch, but he's stranded 8 runners. Outlaws have not gotten the hits they've needed in with runners in scoring position, with runners on base. Griffin misses just a bit high to Taden Cave. Runner on second, and again up high to Cave. 0 for 2 in the game. Coach Lloyd thinking his offense may come alive in these last couple innings. Griffin hits a chopper toward third. Bo scoops it, looks to second, throws to first, way up high. Fisher can't get to it. Serrano slides in at third. Pops up as Cave goes around to second base. Outlaws' first defensive error of the game. So Serrano over to third. Cave on second, 1 down. And we're back to the top of the lineup with Tommy Kelly. And Lloyd just misfired up high, trying to get Serrano, or trying to get Cave rather, at first. Griff delivers and just misses up to Tommy Kelly. Kelly, 1 for 3 on the day, singled in the third. Griffin delivers, high chopper over the head of Mitchell. That'll score a run. Lloyd charges, throws to first late, no chance to get the out there. And Tommy Kelly with the infield RBI single puts Green River back on top 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Taden Cave advances to third on the play. And for Griffin Mitchell, that was just an unfortunate bounce. It was a high chopper for Tommy Kelly, just over the outstretched glove of Mitchell. Dropped in behind the mound, and by then it was too late for Seth Lloyd to try and make the play from short. Throw to first. Kelly easily back into the bag. Runners on the corners with 1 down. And Green River leading 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Griffin looks to first. Kelly a very short lead, swinging a man as Joe Schultz. He was trying to repeat what he did in the 5th inning. A home run over the left field fence. Reed Gross steps out, directs his infield with some signs for this next pitch. With those runners on the corners, you wouldn't be surprised to see Tommy Kelly go here. He looks to Coach Sean Sturlogson to get the sign. Griffin delivers. Kelly on his way. Gross throws to short, and boy, that was lucky. That took a short hop, and Seth did a great job to keep that one in front of him and not go into left field, which would have scored 1, maybe 2. Easy steal for Tommy Kelly. And a strike delivered to Joe Schultz. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Griffin with runners on second and third, 1 out. And Green River leading by a run, 3-2. Schultz slides back to get out of the way of an inside pitch from Mitchell. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Joe Schultz. Griff delivers. Schultz skies this one into right center field, and it will not drop. Kimball Madsen makes the catch. Throws in toward home, and a run will score. Taden Cave in from third. Tommy Kelly forced to stay at second. Kimball Madsen went a long way to catch that ball. It counted as a sacrifice fly for Joe Schultz, who picks up his 2nd RBI of the day and is still 2 for 2, a single and a home run. Sacrifice fly, that was deep enough to right field. Makes it 2 outs with a runner on second, and Green River leading 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Corbin Serrano takes ball 1 down low and inside. Serrano steps back in. Lanky right-handed hitter. Griffin throws left and gets him to swing at one down low and on the outside corner. Strike 1, a ball and a strike for Corbin Serrano. Had Chris Perriman at 77 pitches in 5 innings of work. Griffin catches the outside corner, strike 2. Outlaws will need to answer in the bottom of the 6th inning if they want to stay in this. Trailing 4-2 to the Green River Knights. Mitchell Strike 3, swing and a miss. Got Serrano to chase one outside, but some damage done. 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on. 4-2, Green River leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bottom of the 6th coming up on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Prior to tonight's game, now, this is skewed, this stat, but prior to tonight's game, the Outlaws had outscored Green River by an average of 14-3 in the 3 previous games, the 3 previous times these teams had met. And that skewed because of a 24-1 final in one of those games. So you take that one out, Evanston still had outscored Green River by about 8-3. But today, it's Green River leading 4-2. And Tommy Kelly takes the mound, misses outside, ball 1 to Ryan Fisher. So close the book on Joe Schultz, who had a pretty good quality outing. Kelly delivers, Fisher skies this one into shallow right center field. Serrano, no, can't get there, and Fisher finds the Bermuda Triangle. Actually, 2 players just were there. Taylor Jensen, the second baseman, probably would have had the best chance to get it, but I don't know if he lost it in the sun or not. But either way, Fisher with a leadoff single that probably shouldn't have been a single. I'll bring Brendan Thompson to the plate. Joe Schultz goes 5 innings, 6 hits, and allowed 2 runs. Good stop by Ramsey Tolliver. I believe Schultz and Kelly just swapped places. Yeah, that is Schultz at short. And Kelly on the mound. Nobody else, no other changes that I can see. Kelly delivers. Thompson skies this one into center field. Dallin Serrano should make a play. No, he doesn't. But Fisher may get caught coming into second. No, the throw high. And Brandon Thompson gets on base with an E8, the error by the center fielder. And again, it may be looking at the sun makes things tough. Either way, Dallin Serrano with the error. A single that maybe shouldn't have been for Ryan Fisher, and an error by the center fielder gets Brendan Thompson on. Outlaws with runners on first and second and nobody out. Kimball Madsen to the plate. Kimball's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out to the pitcher. Takes strike 1 high and inside. Last time Outlaws faced Tommy Kelly was a week ago at Green River, and they hit pretty well against him. Finished the game with 10 runs. Kelly didn't pitch the full 7. Madsen, swing and a miss, may have got just a little tip of the ball. But Madsen down, no balls and 2 strikes in the count. Runners on first and second and nobody out, and Evanston trailing 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kelly, outside corner, strike 3. Madsen gets caught looking and goes down. Bringing Chris Perriman to the plate. Perriman hitting .500 coming into the game is 2 for 2. A double in the 3rd, a single and a run scored in the 5th. Needing a base hit here. Kelly looks back to second. and delivers. Perriman skies this one into the infield. This should be an easy catch for Sturlungs, and he makes the catch from his first base position. And the Outlaws started well enough. A single and then an error in center field. Had 2 runners on with no outs. 2 batters later, 2 runners still in the same spots. Fisher on second, Brennan Thompson on first, and 2 down. Gus Allred to the plate. Evanston down to its final 4 outs with a 4-2 deficit. Kelly delivers. Allred takes strike 1 on the inside corner. And down low in the zone. Gus 0 for 2 in the game. I'll make it 0 for 1. Struck out in the 5th, walked in the 3rd. And came into the game hitting .333 with a .526 on base percentage. Allred hits left and takes ball 1 up high and maybe outside as well. The scoreboard here at Ross Kesterson not working. Our internet barely functioning as well tonight. Tommy Kelly delivers, and that's in there, strike 2. From where I'm sitting, that looked like a nice pitch for Gus to swing at, but I've got a very poor angle. Gus, a better angle than I have from that left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Kelly gets 2 Outlaws looking, and Evanston with no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. Top of the 7th coming up. Green River leading 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
At Trono Valley, we are proud to offer choices. Those monthly service fees that banks charge on checking accounts can really add up. Trono Valley offers checking accounts with no monthly service fees or per check fees, no minimum balance requirements, and some accounts offer the opportunity to earn interest on balances. If you're ready for a checking account that gives you more for less, open an account at Trono Valley. If you'd like to know more about our checking accounts, give us a call at 800-331-6268. Trono Valley, member NCUA.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Back to Evanston and this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you in part by Porter's Fireworks, Evanston's only locally owned and operated fireworks dealer at 755 Overthrust Road. That's Porter's Fireworks. Griffin Mitchell just misses the outside corner. First pitch to Ramsey Tolliver. Ball 1. Griffin winds up, delivers. Tolliver checks his swing on strike 1. Be worried about getting that Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard back up there for you if it was working tonight at Ross Kesterson Field. Griffin delivers off speed. Tolliver fooled, swings and misses, strike 2. We've had at least 3 or 4 different people come up, check it out, play with it, wiggle with it. I've tried myself, and the scoreboard just not working tonight. Some kind of electrical short or issue. Here's the 1-2, and that's way down in the dirt. Bounces and bounced about a couple of feet out in front of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Griffin Mitchell winds up. Ramsey Tolliver watches it go by just outside. Ball 3. Griff trying to paint the corner and misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Griffin in his second inning of work, and Tolliver grounds a sharp one to third. That gets by Bo Lloyd and into left field. Give Tolliver the single. Not sure, that's not the official count, the official stat, but that was a sharply hit ground ball And Lloyd would have been a great play for him to get in position to make the play. So we'll give Tolliver the single. Ramsey Tolliver 2 for 3 in the game. Brings Ty Sturluson to the plate, and he'll scoot away from ball 1 inside. Sturluson doubled in the 5th, walked in the 3rd, struck out in the 1st. And he'll scoot away from ball 2 inside. So Griffin down 2 balls, no strikes in the count. Allowed a hit and 2 runs in the 6th inning. Green River leads 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Griffin delivers, misses way inside. This one gets away from Gross, but Tolliver didn't even think about heading for second. He just stays safely at first. Green River scored 2 in the 5th, including a home run, a solo shot by Joe Schultz. Griffin winds and delivers upstairs, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Ty Sturluson. And the Outlaws not doing themselves any favors. Reed Gross will go out and talk real quickly with Griffin Mitchell. So the Knights scored 2 in the top of the 5th. Outlaws answered, tied it up at 5 in the bottom of the 5th inning. And then in the 6th, Green River, Schultz with his 2nd RBI of the game, a sacrifice fly, scored a 2nd run of the inning to make it 4-2. Outlaws had 2 runners on with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th, but the next 3 batters went down. Strikeout, pop out to first, strikeout. A low pitch. Again, Gross keeps it in front. Runners stay at 1st and 2nd. No outs. Ramsey Tolliver on 2nd. And Ty Sturluson, a 4-pitch walk, is on 1st. Taylor Jensen singled in his last at bat in the 5th. That was an RBI single, and he takes strike 1. Not sure how that found the strike zone. That looked low from where I'm at, but we'll take it. The umpire with, again, a much better angle than I have. So a ball and a strike for Taylor Jensen, 1 for 3 on the day, and he'll take ball 2 way up high from Griffin. Mitchell, body language, frustration. He threw the ball back into his glove, popped it out, threw it in again just as he walked back to the rubber, and catches the upper end of the strike zone for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Taylor Jensen. Dallin Serrano on deck. Green River leading 4-2. Griff misses down low, ball 3. Puts his hands out in pleading for strike 3, but won't get it. Full count to Jensen with runners on 1st and 2nd. Jensen hits a hard one to 3rd base. Bo catches it, makes the steps on the bag, then throws to 1st, and he makes the double play. The 5-3 double play. So they get the lead runner, and they get Jensen at 1st. Ty Sturluson over to 2nd safely with 2 outs, and Dallin Serrano coming to the plate. Green River in the top of the 7th inning, leading 4-2 with a runner on 2nd, and Serrano takes ball 1 up high from Griffin Mitchell. Mitchell back to the rubber. He throws left and throws high. Ball 2 to Serrano. Outlaws came into this game at 8-2, maybe 9-2 if you count Tuesday's 6-3 score against Rock Springs that ended after just an inning and a third because of some rain. Our broadcast today is brought to you by the summer promotion, the Country Fan Fest, My Local Radio Summer Party Pack giveaway. And there's lots of prizes, fireworks package, and all kinds of other giveaways this summer. I'll tell you more about it just in a moment. Strike 1 inside corner. Country Fan Fest is also made possible by Jimmy John's in Evanston, Freaky Fast, Freaky Fresh at 113 Front Street in Evanston, and Strike 2 on the outside corner. We'll give away 4 tickets to the Country Fan Fest. It's a 3-day concert in Tooele. That includes all camper parking at the event. Griffin just misses. He thought that was on the corner down inside, but it's ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner on 2nd, 2 outs, and a foul ball back to the screen for Dallin Serrano. The center fielder steps back in and waits. Griff delivers a grounder back up the middle. Thompson charges, scoops it, throws it to 1st, and gets the out. So the Green River Knights do get a base hit, but no runs on that one hit, no errors, and one runner left on base. Outlaws down to their final 3 outs with Green River leading 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and we'll be right back with more First Bank presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
Looking for a new dentist? Look no further. McKay Frankham has been in Evanston for 18 years, maintains affordable prices, and covers everything from root canals to dentures to cosmetic dentistry.
Hi, I'm Dr. McKay Frankham, and I invite you to come and see me at 170 Arrowhead Drive in Evanston. Our goal is to give you a reason to smile. Excellent customer service, excellent results, and at affordable, reasonable rates.
McKay Frankham, for your family's dental needs.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Outlaws down to their final outs, final 3 outs as we start the bottom of the 7th inning with Green River on top 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston 3-0 against Green River coming into tonight's game. Tommy Kelly on the mound. Brandon Wicks, the leadoff hitter at the dish, takes ball 1 up high and inside. Wicks 1 for 3 in the game. Singled in the 5th, stole second, and then scored on an E2. The throw back to the pitcher was off target, and Brandon scored. He'll take strike 1 on the outside corner. Thought about swinging, but held off. Strike 1. Outlaws have beat Green River this year 7-1, 24-1, and 10-5. Kelly throws right. Wicks bats right, and that one outside, maybe down low. Wicks smiling like he got away with one there. It's called ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Brandon steps back in on deck. Reed Gross due for a hit. He's hitting .436 this season, 0 for 3 so far in this game. Wicks takes ball 3 outside, and Brandon, again, smiling like he got away with something. Steps back into the box. 4-2. Green River leading on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kelly delivers. Wicks chops it high down the third baseline, foul, and Coach Lloyd can't quite barehand it. That makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So looking at the outfield, Cave hugging the line in left, Serrano straight away in center, and Corbin Serrano hugging the line in right. So a pretty good gap in right center and left center. If Wicks can find something here, 3-2 count, and Tommy Kelly delivers. Wicks protects. It looked like it came off the end of the bat, foul. I think he thought that was going to go a different way with that swing, and he started to run for first, but went foul. So the count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kelly just 11 pitches in the 6th inning against 5 batters. Evanston not showing a lot of patience in that 5th against Kelly. Tommy winds and delivers the 3-2, and again fouled off. Wicks, that was his 7th pitch. A few more, and Kelly will have thrown as many pitches here in the 7th already against 1 batter as he threw against 5 in the bottom of the 6th. Wicks, again 1 for 3 in the game. Here's the 3-2 into left field. He got a good bat on it, but foul. Pulled it down the line, and that hit that foul fence. Ricocheted off into left field. Taden Cave will throw that one in. Wicks helping out the Green River defense a little bit. That's 4 foul balls in a row for Brandon Wicks, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Green River leading 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tom Kelly delivers the pitch. Wicks, a sharp grounder to third. High chopper. McCarter makes the catch. Throw to first is off target, but making the tag is Ty Sturlogson. Wicks grounds out. Wow, what a play. It was a high ground ball. McCarter just threw the glove out there and stabbed that thing right out of the air. That was a sharp grounder. 1 hop about belt high. And then throw to first was closer, was toward home plate. And a heads-up play by Sturlogson to make the catch and then reach around and tag Wicks. High fly ball, deep left field for Reed Gross. One hop to the fence. Gross around first base. He's around second and will hold there. If he'd have known, he could have kept going. The ball, the throw in got over the head of of Joe Schultz. And Reed, by the time he saw that, it was too late. He was stuck at second, but that'll work. One-out double for Reed Gross brings Seth Lloyd to the plate. Lloyd doubled in the first, grounded to second in the fourth, walked in the fifth. Outlaws down 4-2 with 2 outs left. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th, and Seth swings at one low and away. Kelly looks back to Gross and delivers to Lloyd. Misses outside. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Seth Lloyd. 4-2. Green River on top. Bottom of the 7th inning. They scored 2 in the 5th, 2 more in the 6th. Outlaws scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th. That's all they've gotten off of Schultz and Tommy Kelly. Lloyd fouls one over the screen and out of play. And trails now a ball and 2 strikes in the count. Reed Gross, a 1-out double, is on second. Takes his lead. Schultz trying to keep him close. Tommy Kelly delivers outside, down low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Seth Lloyd. Lloyd comes into the game hitting .357, needing to get on base one way or another. Here's the 2-2 inside. Reed Gross heading for third, and he'll slide in safe. The ball into left field. Gross is up, and he's running for home, and he will make it standing up. Reed Gross steals third, and then the wild throw sends him home. The E will charge that to the catcher, Ramsey Tolliver. McCarter wasn't ready for it, though. So either way, Reed Gross scores. Outlaws down by 1. With Seth Lloyd, I believe the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Griffin Mitchell. He's due for a hit, hitting .412 this season, but 0 for 2 in the game. Hit by a pitch in the 5th. Pop out and a ground out as well. Quick meeting on the mound for the Green River Knights. So I invite you to check out the fun page on mylocalradio.com to learn more about the Country Fan Fest My Local Radio Summer Party Pack giveaway. Kelly delivers, and it's ripped into left center field. Seth Lloyd rounds first base, and he will stay there. Good decision as Dallin Serrano got to it quickly and threw it in. Seth would have been in trouble going for 2, so he stays at first, and the tying run for the Outlaws just singled. 1 out, 1 down. Griffin Mitchell, cleanup hitter for the Outlaws at the plate. Corbin Serrano hugging the line in right. As Kelly delivers, Griffin hits a deep one into right field. Does it stay fair? It does! It's 1 out, 1 off the fence, just straight off the fence. Seth Lloyd rounding third. He's heading for home, and he will score. Griffin Mitchell with an RBI triple. We're tied at 4. The Outlaws coming up big in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Griffin Mitchell, who was due for a hit in this game, triples. That thing needed about 5 more feet to clear the right field fence and end this game with 1 swing. Instead, it's Griff on third, Bo Lloyd at the plate with 1 down, and the infield shifts in to try and stop the run. So if Bo can just loop one over the infield, the Outlaws would win. Bo hits it deep to left field. This one might go. Back, over the fence. The walk-off home run from Bo Lloyd will put the Outlaws on top and with the win. A double by Reed Gross, a single from Seth Lloyd, and a 2-run homer by Bo Lloyd. And the Outlaws win. Griffin Mitchell comes in to score. Bo Lloyd with a 2-run homer. And Evanston comes from behind 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. A 2-run walk-off homer from Bo Lloyd gives the Evanston Outlaws a 6-2 win on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A triple from Griffin, a home run from Bo, and Evanston wins. We'll get Jason Lloyd up here to talk about it in just a bit. Stay tuned. Our postgame show's coming up on this First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming.
When it comes to quality, Ellingford Brothers in Evanston always delivers year-round. Whether you are looking for cement, gravel, road base, cement watering troughs, culverts, sand, steel fabrication services, steel products, accessories for your vehicles, trailer hitches, or snow removal for your company or organization, Ellingford Brothers is the name to remember. Quality services and fair prices. 3 things you'll always find at Ellingford Brothers. Call us today at 307-789-1515.
Post-game of the Evanston Outlaws come from behind win, a walk-off home run by none other than Bo Lloyd. And joining me is proud papa right now, right, Jason?
Yeah, always proud. What a way to end the game, huh?
Where did the offense come from? You'd scattered a few hits throughout the first 5-6 innings, and then the 7th you come alive.
Well, we just, like our energy through the team, where we played this team so much, I think we just kind of, it was hard to get up for. The kids were kind of just lax today, and
yeah.
So Brandon come running into the huddle, and
after he got out,
after the out,
yeah,
and just said, this is ridiculous. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's go get these guys right now. And so we did.
Yeah, you did. You sure did. After Wicks, Reed Gross doubles, Seth Lloyd singles, Griffin triples, and Bo home run. You hit for the cycle with those last 4 batters.
Yeah. It doesn't get any better than that. That's how I drew it up before we went out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I just said, let's do it this way this time.
Man, the coaching. You draw it up like that. That's incredible.
I wish. That's why baseball is so fun. You never know. And Green River, they played a good game. They pitched well. We hit right at them. We did have a couple errors that hurt us. That I think the 2 runs, but anyway, the kids, that's always exciting to battle back. So yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. You're down 0-2 and 2-0 in the 5th. You answer in the 5th, and then they go up. Was there something though that you said Brandon Wicks was the guy that got him charged? Did you say something between?
No, I just said, hey, we either finish. Him and Griffin got in the huddle and just said, let we go now. So I just said, well, let's finish it up. You guys, it's a gut check time. You guys either want it or you don't. So.
You told me the other day you thought Joe Schultz is their best pitcher, and he showed that through most, those 5 innings that he pitched.
Yeah, he pitched well. He pitched a good game. So, and that second kid came in and threw good strikes, and but yeah, I was happy to see our kids just fight through that a little bit and come from the behind and just stay with it.
How did you feel about Chris Perriman's first? Was that his first start as an Outlaw? His first appearance as an Outlaw?
First appearance, first start. So he did really well. I think we were in 5. I think I counted 58 pitches, so he actually did really well. It was either 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And, then they started getting on him, and I think he got a little tired.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, I'm happy with – he threw good strikes. He got a good little curveball.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm really happy with – I didn't expect him to go that long.
He showed some composure. He getting some runners on in the first, again in the second, again in the third, and kept his cool. I think you're right though. He got a little tired in the fifth, but 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 7 hits. That's quality.
Yeah, that's good. That's good pitching. So yeah, very happy. So.
Let's talk a little bit more about Saturday's matchup. PCH coming to town. The last time Evanston's played them a few times throughout the last few years. It's a very good, a lot of big prospects on that team, right?
Yeah, they do. They're like a showcase team, and they travel. I mean, they've been to the Dominican Republic to play in a big tournament. They're mainly out of Yuma, Arizona, but yeah, they're just a good friend of mine that coaches that we played baseball together and a long time ago.
Okay.
And he actually was a scout for the Chicago White Sox for a little while, so he's got a lot of good contacts, and so yeah, just getting a team. Him and Seth plays with them a little bit.
Okay.
The last few years we've hit some tournaments with them a little bit, so we know them, and really good ball club. They'll be solid.
Do you expect Seth to start on Saturday?
Yeah, okay. We'll go with Seth and Kimball mainly on Saturday. We're going to go 9-inning game.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Great.
So
wow, we'll be playing under the lights.
We'll be playing under the lights. Have a nice evening game.
Great.
So yep. So we'll see how. I mean, we're excited. That'll be a good competition.
Hopefully you can keep what you did, those last 4 hitters, keep that going. Yeah. It'll be tough. They'll have, I'm sure, some very good pitching.
Yeah, for sure. So yep, they'll be a quality team. We'll see pretty much probably a little bit better than what we did in Jackson.
Right.
Yep. So.
Well, that was Brandon said, let's have some fun, and that was fun.
That was it. That was exactly what, I guess that was what we needed to do. So yeah, it was fun.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks for your time. We'll see you Saturday.
Yep.
Jason Lloyd of the Evanston Outlaws, they're down 4-2 with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Reed Gross doubles, Seth Lloyd singles, Griffin Mitchell triples, and Bo Lloyd a 2-run walk-off homer. It was tied 4-4 with Bo Lloyd at the plate. Griffin Mitchell was on third, and Bo sends it about 440 feet over the left field fence for the win. Evanston wins 6-2, our final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stay tuned. We'll have you some final stats of the Evanston Outlaws and Green River Knights tonight. First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
There is no job too small or too big. You'll find what you need at the Lumberyard in Evanston. We carry over 25,000 products under one roof. If we don't have it, we can order everything you need to finish every project, large or small. The Lumberyard also delivers. Make sure you always check the Lumberyard first. Excellent prices, great customer service, and quality products. Now you can even shop online at thelumberyard.com. The Lumberyard, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District No. 1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
A 2-run walk-off homer for Bo Lloyd in the bottom of the 7th inning. What a way to finish for the Evanston Outlaws. Let's run through some stats real quickly for you. Tommy Kelly, the losing pitcher, and he pitched just 1 1/3 innings. After Joel Schultz had gone 5 innings, allowed 6 hits and just 2 runs, Tommy Kelly goes 1 1/3. Gives up 5 hits, 4 runs, and the game-winning homer from Bo Lloyd. Winning pitcher, well, that'll go to Griffin Mitchell. Griffin went 2 innings, allowed 2 runs, 2 hits, and earns the victory in today's game with that come from behind win for Evanston. They were Green River scored first. They put 2 runs on the board in the 5th. Outlaws answered with 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. It was tied, and then 2 more runs in the top of the 6th for Green River. Evanston went scoreless in the 6th. Green River scoreless in the 7th. But then in the top or the bottom of the 7th, again, Brandon Wicks grounded out to 3rd before Reed Gross doubled. Seth Lloyd singled. Gross stole 3rd and then scored on an error by the catcher on that throw down to 3rd on the steal. That left the bases empty. Seth Lloyd singled. Griffin Mitchell tripled. That scored Lloyd. Griffin Mitchell on 3rd. Bo Lloyd at the plate with 1 down, and Bo homered to win the game. Brandon Wicks finishes 1 for 4, a run scored. Reed Gross 1 for 4 with a run scored as well. Seth Lloyd 2 for 3 with a run. Griffin Mitchell 1 for 3, a run scored and an RBI. Bo Lloyd 2 for 4, 1 run and 2 RBI. Ryan Fisher 2 for 2. Brandon Thompson 0 for 2. Kimball Madsen 0 for 3. Chris Perriman 2 for 3 with a run scored, and Gus Allred 0 for 2. Outlaws 11 hits in the game, 6 runs, stranded 10 base runners. Struck out 6 times, 6 different strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 hit by pitch. As for Green River, Tommy Kelly 2 for 4, Joe Schultz 2 for 2, that solo home run in the 5th, and 2 RBIs. Corbin Serrano 1 for 4, Ramsey Tolliver 2 for 3, Ty Sturluxon 1 for 2, Taylor Jensen 1 for 4, Dallin Serrano 0 for 2 with a run scored. He walked in the 6th. James McCarter 0 for 3, Tayden Cave 0 for 3, and a run scored. 9 hits in the game, 4 runs for the Green River Knights, who led they led from in the 6th and 7th inning before the Outlaws came from behind to win. One more quick break. We'll preview Saturday night's game right here at Ross Kesterson Field and wrap this thing up when we return on we thank Big O Tires for their sponsorship, but on a First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
At Jensen Wood Motor, it's our goal to make sure every customer is a repeat customer. The way we do that, our customers are our friends.
It's our job to help you find what you're looking for at the best possible price. It's always good to know that your salesman is working for you.
We understand that life happens. Sometimes credit isn't perfect. We work hard to find financing options that work best for you.
Stop by today and let's see what we can do for you. Jensen Wood Motors in Montpelier, Idaho.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
A 6-4 win for the Evanston Outlaws. For the Green River Knights, Evanston improves to 9-2 this season with an asterisk on Tuesdays. Not an asterisk, I don't know. Tuesday they were ahead 6-3 over Rock Springs when weather called for the end of the game at just an inning and a third in. So we're going to go with 9-2. A 2-run walk-off homer from Bo Lloyd makes the final difference of 6-4. Evanston with the win. Bo 2 for 4. A run scored, 2 RBIs, and what a way to finish for Evanston. And that's ahead of this Saturday night's game. Now there is a tournament in Green River, but with the teams attending just the Green River A and B squads, the Rock Springs A and B squads, Evanston decided to send just its B team. The Trappers will be over in Green River on Saturday and Sunday, while the Evanston Outlaws will host Utah PCH. That's Pitch, Catch, Hit, a prospects team out of Ogden. They came up and played a couple of games 2 or 3 years ago. A very good club. That game will start Saturday night at 7:30. Coach Lloyd just mentioned to me it'll be a 9-inning affair, so Evanston will have its work cut out for them. It'll be a very tough opponent, and if Evanston wants to improve to 10-2, they'll have to be on their best game. We'll have that game right here on mylocalradio.com. We'll do our best and hope that the internet is working as it did for the last couple of innings tonight and for the first couple of innings tonight as well. So make sure to tune in for that one if you can't make it down here to Ross Kesterson. Pregame will start about 7:15 on Saturday night. Until then, thanks for tuning in. I'm Ryan STEINECKERT. Again, our final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Outlaws with a 6-4 come-from-behind win. Bo Lloyd's 2-run walk-off homer wins it for the Outlaws.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holders. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. Sales manager is Julie Burley. Office manager is Kayleen Anderson. KNYN sports director is Jake Hibbard, and KADQ sports director is Ryan STEINECKERT. Production assistants are AJ Lamb and Jordan Bowie. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.